What's up, guys? It's your favorite gals, Hornet Racing's Two Liabilities.
For those that are new here, welcome to Hornet Racing's monthly talk show. I'm Emily.
And I'm Gabrielle. And we'll be your lovely hosts for episode 3.
So Gabrielle, what have we been up to lately?
Well, Emily, I am more than happy to tell you, lately we have obtained live footage from both the manufacturing and electrical subsystems, while some of our other members have been busy applying the vinyl to the race car in hopes of making our brand new livery come to life.
You will also get to see some of your drivers testing out the new Moza Racing Simulator. And on top of that, you're going to join us for a Chico Playdate at K1 Speedway.
Wow, we've been busy it seems, but not as busy as the person we chose to interview for this month. Please welcome Claire Armour.
Hi everyone, I'm joined here with Claire.
Hi, it's nice to see y'all.
So we're going to start out with our questions. What do you do on the team?
On the team, I am the main machinist. So I have made parts such as the actual wheel here, the base aluminum frame, as well as the pedal rails inside our car, right here, which attach the gas and brake pedal. I am also the understudy frame lead.
Yay! All right, so what does being the frame understudy entail?
So as the frame understudy, I am learning how to design next year's frame. A big part of the frame is, it's the skeleton of our car. Everything attaches to this, and it's also our biggest safety feature. We have to make sure that the frame is built properly to keep our drivers safe. So frame understudy is just as much about designing safely as it is designing for any other constraints that we keep in other systems. One of the big changes we've made to our frame next year is reducing the torsional rigidity, meaning the frame can twist slightly more easily with our new car than we can with our old car. This was done in order to improve the handling for the suspension team. A key thing with frame is it connects to everything. Everything we do affects every other sub-team on this car. So it requires a lot of communication and collaboration with the rest of the team.
All right, wonderful. And why did you join FSAE?
I joined FSAE because I'm very passionate about mechanical engineering and mechanical design. I came from a background of first robotics competition in high school, where I would build competitive robots to essentially compete in robot sports.
Ooh, very fun.
And when I got to college, I was looking for something similar with a strong team environment where we're all dedicated to doing the best we can, and FSAE fit the bill.
Yay, wonderful. And how is the shift from high school mechanical experience to college mechanical experience?
It's definitely very different. In first robotics competition, we had a completely new competition every year.
Ooh.
It was designing from the ground up with brand new prototypes for entirely new systems each year. But with FSAE, it's much more about refining what already works. Our competition is mostly the same each year, and our goal is to take what we have and make it better.
Mm-hmm. All right, wonderful. So what is your favorite part about being on the team?
I would probably say the community. It's a really great place to be. I love the people, and I love being able to work together on a project like this.
Yeah, the community engagement is a lot of fun with this place. So that was wonderful. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and yeah.
Thank you for having me.
After getting our Moza simulator fully assembled, some of our drivers tested the equipment, preparing for the racing portions of the Michigan competition. A collection of our media members attended the Makerspace for a vinyl workshop to learn how to use the vinyl cutter, allowing them to cut out sponsor logos and designs for the livery. So Gabby, what are you up to?
Right now, me and the other liability are trying to cut out vinyl because we want to practice that for when we put sponsors on the car. So yeah. Yay!
Yay!
Yes.
Hornet racing! Members from our manufacturing and media subsystems have been working together to assemble the vinyl on top of the carbon fiber side panels for the car's livery. Here's a look at that.
You will. I think flip it over because this point, I think you have it correctly. Yeah. Flip it over.
With our aerodynamics lead Dylan, we get a sneak peek into the process of attaching the livery to the frame of the car.
So right now I'm riveting and trimming the side panels to the car. So essentially we start with our sheet of carbon fiber and then the media team applies the livery to it. So it's like this. Then we come over to the car. And then we use a mix of carpet tape and rivets to hold it to the body. And then we trim all the excess off. And then we use some U-channel just so we don't cut ourselves on the carbon. And we use the U-channel on the top and then just duct tape on the bottom to hold it to the frame. And yeah.
This month during manufacturing season, we got some insights from our electrical lead Rohan on the assembly of the wire harness to the car. Here are some of his insights into the wiring process.
Right now is previous parts from the car that we have set up already. Since we've just recently transferred the engine into our new car, we can start putting the stuff back in. So this is our rectifier. So this connects to our stator and basically recharges the battery. And then I'm also going to connect the ejector and the ignition packs like this. Right now I'm working on hooking up the rectifier to our stator. This is pretty much where the start of our main power systems kind of originate from. And then once we get there, we're going to start working on the electrical panel. That's pretty much all of this over here. So starting from ground one. So pretty much we're going to be placing our rectifier here. And this connects to our stator, which is these. So with this only having 3 pins, it pretty much takes our rotational energy and it turns it into power that we put back into the battery. So all of our connections are Deutsch pins because they're water resistant and it's standardized pinning and it's quick to disconnect, so if anything goes wrong, we can kind of swap everything out. Today for electrical, we pretty much started the wiring harness. What I did last night was I pretty much chopped off everything from here, all of our extra length, because the setup that we're going to have is a fully removable electrical panel. And so what we're going to do is connect all of our ECU pins, or our engine control pins, to here, and then everything from our engine side onto this side. And this kind of is going to be bridging the gap. And it's all a quick disconnect, so it's fully removable when we ever need to troubleshoot or anything, or change out the pinouts, or it's going to be super accessible and super repairable. So that's kind of the whole thing that we did here. Everything starts from the main power, so we got those down here. They're very thick wires, and so those are going to be having the most amperage going through them. And yeah, that's pretty much what we worked on today. We kind of did a service loop setup, and so pretty much what's happening here is we have a little extra service loop for when we need to get some extra length out of it. We just untwist it like that, and it gives us that extra length. That's just really good for repairability. Also, if anything gets tugging on the cords, it has some little extra length, and it's super easy to remove the pins afterwards. So it makes it super convenient for us. It's a new thing that we're doing this year, and I think it's going to look really nice. So stay tuned for that. Hi, right now we're working the electric harness. This is probably the second time you guys seen us. Previously we've been working on doing the pinning, and we're kind of continuing that. We have this full list of inputs and outputs connected to everything that we need, and so we're basically taking this and putting it into these, and then these are going to be going from the engine side to here, and we're just working on that. So it's a lot of wires. I have a bunch of wires right out there. So every single one of these need pins, every single one of these need pins, and a lot of them are sensitive, so I'm trying to do a good job on that. So what we've done here is we've taken all of our pins that correspond to these, and we're gonna slip them through here. See, they're all like the even length. We're gonna put them through this connector. They're gonna pop right out. It's gonna match up to this. And so that's how we're going to connect our engine side to our ECU side. finished up the bulk of most of the wiring for the ECU side and the engine side. What we have here is pretty much this full panel. We have 3 mounting points here, so whenever we need to, we just pop these connectors off and then remove this entire thing. That'll be helpful for us doing troubleshooting and just general bench testing. And as we make our way over here, this is our full uncut section of everything that goes back through the engine side. And so pretty much every wire here is going to be hooked up to this engine in some way, shape, or form. And then at the end of it, we're going to have a running car. So stay tuned for that.
Here's a sneak peek at some of our members hard at work during manufacturing season.
Hello, I am here with the car. We're currently laying up the vinyl to make the car look pretty, and it's going decently. We still need to cut some more of the vinyl off, as you can see with Travis with the scissors. But progress is coming along. The next thing we're going to do after this is cut the gold vinyl into 2-foot strips and then get that ready to be cut on the vinyl cutter in the makerspace. Travis, you have anything to say?
Cut vinyl.
Riley?
Green.
I got the steering column here. It's almost done. We're just gonna weld it together, and then it'll spin like that.
Nice.
It'll be very fun. Very strong.
How about you, Luke? What are you doing?
I am filling the holes in the floor so we bolted in the car for good, and then actually have a structural thing to bolt all our stuff to.
Sweet. Can we see you in action?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm working on putting tape and cutting it out so that these can be spray painted later, because we don't want the bearings to have any paint. So.
The Two Liabilities attended the manufacturing meeting and checked out the progress being made on machining parts for the car.
Awesome. I'll have 2 of 2.
Another issue is that it might not be level 6.
What up, guys? Where are we, Emily?
We are in one of the labs.
The welding station.
Yeah, welding station. We are manufacturing stuff.
Look at that. Here you are. We've gained access.
On March 14th, some of us attended a playdate with Chico at K1 Speed, taking some time to have fun with another hardworking FSAE team. Here's a look at that adventure. And that concludes this episode of Hornet Racing's monthly talk show. We're your hosts. I'm Emily.
And I'm Gabrielle, aka the Two Liabilities, and we will see you next time. Bye!